Welcome back to Gold is Where You Find It. And it's time for another hour of raw, unedited gold prospecting footage. So I'm almost to my spot here, and so I'm going to get all set up. Going to be doing some sluicing today. So let's get that box going and get some gold. What do y'all say? What do you all say? I don't have my tripod out or anything yet because I'm hiking. I am hiking, and let's see how low the water is. Let's see what's changed since the last time I was here. And looks like the water is fairly low. Let me show you. All right. So all that gravel right there is usually underwater. And right now it's not. So, okay. So we may have to go further into the middle to get our sluice box set up than where I've been in the past. But let me go ahead and find a way to set y'all up over here while I change my shoes. Wait, let me flip it over. Oh. That didn't work. All right, got my shoes changed into my Crocs. I do not like to dig. Well, I don't like to hike in Crocs. So that's why I wear my hiking boots. And then when I get to the creek, climb down into the water, I got my Crocs on. It's a little slippery here. Doesn't look like it rained much here, though it did rain significantly where I live. Ooh, the water's a little crisp. All right, let's go down here. So I've got good results here before, but there's something I'm thinking about down here. I haven't really worked too much. So what you can see here is that this tree has created a roiling around effect and has dropped all this gravel here fairly recently. So it's dug this hole out, and I feel like it's churned up here and then deposited everything right on this bar. So I don't know if that's true or not, but what I'm thinking is that, I mean, there could definitely be heavies there, and there could definitely be heavies there. So I'm not really sure where I'm going to work today, but I think I'm going to try setting up right here again. So get the box going right here. Give me a minute to get that all set up. All right, or is that what I want to do? Yeah, my buddy must have been over here working this area. Let's see. Don't know. Where are we going to take our first test pan from? I'm thinking, I don't know. Let's try right in here. Oh, wait a second. There's my stump. That's what we're going to try. We're going to try right around this stump. Let's see if we can dig up more of this stump right here. All right, let me get my tripod out. We're going to go ahead and use the yabby pump and try to clean out from around that old stump. The stump looks like driftwood now. You have to excuse me while I get the tripod out. No? Alright, let me go ahead and set the camera. Hopefully y'all can see something while I'm getting this thing out. Getting it going. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do today. I said that I was going to be sluicing. I'm not really sure. We'll see how this turns out. But let's do some pans from around this stump with the yabby pump and see what we got. Okay, almost got that. Let me get out the little connector piece. And now we're ready to go. We are ready to go. There. Okay. Yeah, let's go get this stump. The water's down. The water was up way above that stump last time I was here. But if you can look at this thing, it looks like driftwood, huh? But it's still connected to the ground. And you can see it was a pretty big tree at one point in time. It's got gravel sitting on top of it. So let's go ahead and get the yabby pump out. And let's just kind of take the material out from around it. Let's see here. Let's see. All right. Hopefully some pickers or something. Which side do I want to try first? I might want to try just right here. All right, right in there. Get a nice full pan to start the day off with. Digging under this stump right here. See how far down we can get. I've got good gold around this thing before. I never got real deep. Okay. We're gonna get it all the way full. Get it all the way full. Let's just keep going down. Let's keep going down. I'm wondering if this is one of those trees that was growing right on top of decomposed bedrock. That's what I'm hoping for. Pull the big rocks out. Okay, it's like the trunk is getting wider. It's going out this way. All right. All right. Let's get even more. Let's get even more. It's not 100% full. Why not? Why not? There we go. Some nice looking stuff. That's a full pan. Call that a full pan for sure. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and just turn the camera like right over here somewhere to pan from. So right about in there will work just fine. Let's go ahead and get that thing panned down. And so we'll see what we have in our first pan of the day. Just had my morning coffee. You can still hear the crickets out this morning. Sun hasn't been up very long. We're gonna get in a full day of prospecting. Get you some 1 hour long raw prospecting footage. So if that's something that interests you, you can please subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. All that fun stuff. Join to become a member. I do giveaways for members every month. So please check that out. But here we are in our first pan of the day. From right around that tree stump, we're gonna see how that pays off or not. All right. Let's see. A lot of the black sand is rather coarse black sand. Not a lot of super fine black sand, but a lot of black sand nonetheless. So before I throw it in the finishing pan to look for micros, let's go ahead and see what we have, if there's any kind of chunkier gold. And so right off the bat, don't see any large chunks. Let's see what we have in terms of microflower. A lot easier to concentrate the microflower down into one spot in the smaller bottom pan. So if I only had chunky gold, I wouldn't be using this. It's because of the microflower that I just kind of have to have this small bottom pan like this in order to really see how many pieces I'm getting per pan. Okay. Okay, so I got a little bit of gold in there, but it's not a great pan by any means. I mean, I really only have one piece that's standing out to me. Y'all can see that there without even me zooming. Let's go in for a little zoom and just show you. There it is. Right there. There's a couple other micros there, but that's about it. There's some very small micros in there. Some very small. So, fair amount of colors, if you count those. Let's just take a look. Oh, there we go, because some water splashed over it. There we go. Magnify it with the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we got a glare. And now it's out of focus. Oh, there we go. Anyway, we got some gold. Not as much as I'd like to have. So let's try. Let's go ahead and look. The water really cleared up. Really cleared up around there. I'm going to keep all my coins in the Tom's bucket today. But look how clear that water is. My goodness. Okay, so let's try a pan on the other side. We're going to try all the different sides of this thing and see what we get. Alright. So we'll try this side now. We're going to try all the way around it. We're going to try all the way around it, and then we're going to try also downstream from it as well. And just see. This is what we call prospecting. Seems like it's kind of been dug out. I know I've dug around it before. Alright, so I'm just going to pan this out and check it. And if there's only a couple colors in it, I'm going to change my game plan. I'm going to change my game plan. Maybe I'm not going to be working around this tree. Maybe this tree's already been hit kind of hard. I've hit it hard before, but didn't get down very far. It looks like it's kind of been dug out, but how good of a job did they do? I don't know. This is a spot that gets worked by multiple different people that have come out here. I know most of them. And the material just isn't looking like I would hope. So let's go ahead and doesn't appear to be much here in the way of micros even that I'm even seeing. Okay, all right. So maybe that isn't that great of a plan. It's already been worked out. So let's go ahead and come up with another plan. Let's come up with another plan. What do y'all think? And I think that plan might involve a sluice box. I don't know if this is going to be the spot that I'm going to pick. I think I'm going to pick down here where I've got even more flow. But am I going to have the drop? We'll go ahead and see. We'll go ahead and see. And whoever was digging here before, it doesn't look like they dug right around here. And I think that could be a mistake. I think that could be a mistake. I think also right here, the backside of this tree right there, that could be a spot to check out. So let's go ahead and just set up the box. I'm going to do a live stream here in a little bit. So why don't y'all chill with me while we get this set up. Alright, here we go. Let's get this out. Now this Gold Hog sluice, I mean, it's a true backpack sluice in my mind's eye. Now, as you can see, it clearly fits in the backpack. Fold it up. Just this one piece folds up. together. You really just have to take one wing nut out. That's it. Super handy dandy. And these boxes, you can run them pretty hard and still get good capture rates. So, you guys all know All Things Country. He uses the same box. He really likes it as well. It catches gold. Catches gold, and you don't really find a whole lot in your tailings. So, done that before. Alright. You got that in there. And we're just going to do a test. We're going to do a test. I'm going to sluice because it's fun to sluice. And I'm going to get this thing going. Just start feeding it. There we go. I got the legs in. And let's see how good this flow is going to be right through here. Alright. Drop the legs down like this. And get my level about the same. Both sides. Then I'm going to get these legs over here going. Alright. Okay. We gotta get a little more elevation here. All right, you guys, that's not enough. We're gonna have to take some time to get this set up. All right, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at what's going on here. I do not have enough flow currently right here. I do not. And so what you want is about 1 inch per foot of drop in addition to having enough flow. So with these legs, it made it pretty easy for me to drop it down some. But what I need is a little bit more flow. I can drop it down a little bit more here. Okay, what you want to look for is your reflection pattern here in the middle. Kind of forms a V, and you want to try to keep that V as close to the middle as possible. How much drop do I have? I think I'm going to come up a little bit more up here. So adjust my leg there. Adjust my leg there. It's a little bit better. Now I need to close off the gap. Close off the gap. Don't let as much water through my little funnel here. So that's going to involve stacking rocks underneath it, like this, just to block off enough of the flow to increase the amount of water that's going down the box. So I'm going to block off different areas where you see the flow needs to be restricted to let more water go through the box itself. Once you think you've got it closer to where you want it, then you'll start putting some material through it and seeing how it's moving down. All right. Let's see. I can try to even move this down further. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. That's too much. Definitely too much. think I need more height on this side. And then, which is going to mean I have to fill in more of the gaps. Alright. Sometimes it can take a bit to get things just right the way you want it. And I'm having some difficulty making that happen at this point, but that's all right. Okay. Let's start blocking off more flow. We don't have enough flow right now. We are not where we want to be. Alright, so we don't want this right here. We want that to be, we want it to come up even further. Alright, now we want to pack some more rocks underneath to raise up the water level just a little bit more. Just to take my time. Get it going right. Good. Alright, we got too much water flowing on this side. Yeah, I think I just don't really have enough flow right here. I think it was not the best idea to whoever set this up and didn't tear it down. I don't think picked that great of a spot. So I want to go over here like I was originally thinking, where I've got a lot more flow right here. I've got legs on my box. Let's go ahead and use them. Because let's try this out. Let's just see. I just don't. Yes, you can run these boxes in low flow, for sure. I just don't know how low. I want more flow, for sure. Let's go ahead and just see. Definitely not enough. Definitely not enough flow and or angle to make this work. We need to improve that. This isn't going to happen. This isn't going to happen. It's just too slow and too flat. All right. Let's come over here. Too slow and too flat. This is not too slow. It's kind of flat, but it's fast water. And these boxes can run in fast water. All right. Okay, let's drop this down. Oh yeah. Fast water, y'all. Fast water. There we go. That's what we want. We want fast water. Hey. That's it. Look at that. Now we're cooking with gas, y'all. Now we're cooking with gas. What we don't know is how good is this material next to us. That's what we don't know. But we're gonna find out. So we're just gonna run for a while and see how it turns out. That's looking pretty good. You see how that V's right in the middle? Let me go over here, get my shovel. I got the small shovel with me and the yabby pump. So I'm going over to see Jeff later. So look forward to that in a couple days. But I got the little shovel here. Let's go ahead and just feed some of this material next to this gravel bar through the box. Let's see, what do we want to try? Let's get the camera over here. There you go. All right, we got the camera over here, looking good. Go ahead and dig some material and put it through the box and see how it cleans out now. Let's see how it's cleaning out now. The big rocks, and we could even use more flow, but I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Down here it's kind of not doing what I want at all. So that's all right, we can make adjustments as we go. And what I think needs to happen is I think this needs to come up. I think that needs to come up. Now let's see. My V's not exactly in the middle. The water's not coming in perfectly even. I'm not super worried about it. I just want it to clear out. Some people are super worried about making sure their flow is 100% perfect. I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that says these mats catch gold and they don't have to be perfect. Nothing wrong with using a smaller shovel. You can pack them in easier. So the way I'm doing it, I'm not classifying into a bucket or anything like that. I'm just putting material straight in the box and picking the big rocks out. Just like that. Look at that. It's fine. You know, you don't want big rocks to sit up there for a long time. Sure, gold's going to start kicking up and migrating. But does it really matter? Not to me. I'm just out here having fun getting gold. There we go. See what this material is looking like. I could still even use more flow to get the bigger rocks to flush out faster. But I don't know how well, are y'all seeing how well the material in the box is exchanging? So what I mean by that is it's jumping around, which is allowing the more dense things to sink. Let's see if we can get a good look. Let's see here. I'm not really sure. You guys can see the rocks in there moving around, but that's what's going on. Let's back out and do some more digging. But that V's pretty close to the middle now. I think we're doing good. I think we're doing good. So let's go ahead and go over here and keep going. Look at that, clearing out nice. All right. It's looking pretty good to me, y'all. Looking pretty good to me. I'm just not sure how good this gravel is right here. It is kicking up the red cloud that I like to see. And then I'm starting to get the goopiness that I like to see. That's kind of an indication to me of accumulation. It means the gravel bed right in that spot hasn't been disturbed too much in a while. So multiple rains have had a chance to drop more and more gold there. Where this gravel up here on this mound looks like it's all just freshly put there. I tend to leave that alone. Unless you get down deep, you're not going to get this goop. You want that goopy red more material. And I could even get some more goopy stuff. This is not exactly looking like what I want either. But it's okay. Okay, so before I go ahead and spend too much time, because I am going to do a live stream after this hour's over, so I am going to go ahead and do a test pan just to make sure, y'all, just to make sure. I don't want to lose my Yabby pump. First off, I don't want to lose my Yabby pump in the water to float around. So let's not do that. Let's go down here and make sure we're on some type of gold. We may have to move. We may have to move. I don't know. But you can see where I've been digging the lighter colored spot right there. So I'm going to go ahead and take a pan from right there and just see what it looks like. Yeah, we don't want to spend a ton of time digging on our live stream in a spot that doesn't have very good gold. So, definitely seeing some undisturbed gravel here. That's good. If it's too loose, this is kind of loose feeling. If it's too loose, I usually shy away from that. I want it to be compacted gravel bed. Oh yeah, and I want it to pick up clouds when I dig it up. That's not looking exactly like I like to see. Those rocks are coming out a little too clean. I want dirty rocks. Those aren't dirty rocks. Those are not dirty looking rocks. Not looking too promising to me. I have to go down a little bit further. Let's just find out. Let's just find out. You don't know until you know. Right? You don't know until you know. Let's find a spot with deeper, more slow water that we can pan in. spot to pan, somewhere like right in here. All right. How's that? Perfect. Okay, let's see if there's gold. Don't want to sluice all day in a spot that doesn't have much gold. May need to follow my usual advice and get close to the bank. Yeah, the gravel was just too clean. Too clean. To me, that means no accumulation. I want dirty rocks with clay stuck all over them. Not clean gravel. Yeah. Clean gravel is not what I'm after, y'all. Although, you know, there's lots of black sand. That doesn't mean anything out here. This particular spot, there's just lots of black sand, period. Doesn't mean there's gonna be lots of gold though. All right. We're 40 minutes in, y'all. Haven't got that much gold yet so far. But this is called prospecting. And I'm not looking so excited here. Not looking so excited. All right, well, we're gonna have to try somewhere different because, yeah, like I said, that was a fresh gravel deposit. I gotta get closer to the bank, y'all. Gotta get closer to the bank. So, I mean, I could pan out this just to see, but if there was a lot of microspecks here, I would have seen them already. I would have already found them. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure not many microspecks here. All right. Okay, y'all, see, I mean, my instincts are right. My instincts are right. You kind of get a hang of what the good material looks like, and that ain't it. That ain't it. So let's go ahead and rinse this out. All right, we got to find some better gold for our little sluice box. So we're gonna have a live stream a little bit later. We better know where some gold is for our live stream, because it ain't here. It ain't here. This is all fresh gravel deposit. So this tree has totally ruined everything, or totally moved everything around. So this wasn't here. That tree fell. It totally changed the dynamics of this entire creek. That gravel bar up there has always been pretty good, close to the bank. I'm kind of thinking about trying over here. Next, close to the bank. I want to do some sluicing in my live stream. I want to do some sluicing. So this right here looks pretty darn undisturbed for a while. So let's go ahead and try like right down in here. Let's just see. Get a test pan going here. We gotta find good gold for our live stream, y'all. All right. A little bit more goopy looking right there. Still not it. Still not it. Just doesn't seem quite like what I'm looking for. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's starting to get that's a little more goopy. Is it goopy? It's starting to get a little goopy. It's starting to get a little goopy, y'all. Over here. That's what I look for. Goopy. Let's keep it going. Keep going. Get some more of this goop. Yeah, that's still goop in there. We're gonna find out. Yeah, okay, so that rock was kind of wedged in there between goop. Come on, goopy. All right, looking decent. Looking decent. Looking decent, y'all. All right, that's a good test pan right there. Let's see how it pans out. All right, yeah, this is more like what I like to see. More of what I like to see. All right, let's pan this out. Not panning to the exact spot where I'm gonna dig, so let's kind of move over a little bit, like right through here. All right. Yeah, we're just downstream of that stump. So I got goop downstream from a stump, and that kind of sounds good to me. It's not as close as I'd like to my sluice box. All right. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fill up our pans and then put them through the box and do that for an hour if this spot's good. I kind of have a feeling there's gold here. I don't know though, we'll see. It's all chunkier black sand. Let's see, let's see. Okay. Yeah, there's a little more color in here than there was. Yeah, there's more color in here. All right, so there's more color. They're small colors, but let me show you what I mean when I talk about concentrating the small gold with a finishing pan. So you can get an accurate representation of how much microflour that you've got. Because that's what I'm dealing with out here is microflour. So if I want to get lots of gold, I got to get lots of microflour. That's just how it works. Just how it works around here. Let's see, a little bit more calm water for me to kind of finish panning this down right here. Yeah, definitely more gold over there than over here. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we call prospecting, ladies and gentlemen. You don't just want to set up anywhere and run anywhere. You know, I found a good place to put my box, and I was hoping that I could dig right next to that, but the material didn't look quite right to me. It didn't have enough goop in it. It looked loose. It looked like it hasn't been compacted, so that to me means not much accumulation. Dirty, compacted, goopy rocks to me means a much better chance of accumulation. That's just from my own personal experience. And if you have a different experience, let me know in the chat. There's a big difference between digging in the stream bed like I am and crevicing. There's two totally different types of prospecting. Okay, so there's microflower in here and a decent amount. So let me show you. All right, that's definitely where we want to be. Definitely where we want to be, close to the bank. Why do I ever stray from being close to the bank? I don't know, but I shouldn't. Because when I'm close to the bank, I get speck counts like that. That is how we do well. So that's what we're going to work in our live stream. But what do we got? 100 pieces? 100 pieces of gold, easy, all easy. So that's what we're after. That is what we're after. As you can see, when I zoom back out, you can still see it, but man, it's small. It's small gold, but I'll take that. I mean, we've done some good prospecting here, and it was worth it. It was worth it to find a better spot, because you see what the result could have been, and what the result can be now. So much, much better. So let me go ahead and set back up on the tripod. And I'm going to go ahead and just put this material through the box. I'm going to use my snuffer. People are going to be like, oh my gosh, you're losing gold, you're losing gold. Like, yeah, I'm probably losing gold. Probably losing gold, but I'm also catching gold. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. We're just going to leave this box up and running. There's no reason to me doing a cleanup for our video here. No reason for that at all, because this was just about prospecting. It was just about prospecting, and that's it. So this looks like some good gravel through here. Let's go ahead and dig a pan and put it through the box before we fire up my live stream, which by the time you guys see this, you'll probably have already seen the live stream. So nothing wrong with showing you the prospecting behind the live stream, because I did say hour-long prospecting videos. I didn't say hour-long mining videos. Although we're certainly going to do some mining, which is removing minerals from the earth. But we're just hobbyists around here. So we're just going to fill up our pans with classified material and put them through the box. I'm guessing we don't need to go very deep. I'm guessing the flour gold is accumulating toward the top here. Sometimes a smaller shovel, you can actually get down between the rocks a little bit better. There we go. Get that goop out of there. I think I heard a piece of glass. All right. I hope the cell phone service is good here. I didn't even check that. Didn't even check that. Having trouble. There must be some big rocks down in here, which sounds good to me. Compacted gravel with big rocks compacted in with it. Let's see here. There's a big rock there. There's a big log right there too. Big log. Let's see what the material looks like around that big log. Goopy. All right. Material around the big log is goopy, y'all. The log looks like it hasn't moved in a while. And we got goop. We got goop, y'all. Let's go put this through the box. All right, let's go put this over here. Here our pizza pie. All right, and here's what we're gonna do. During my live stream here, I'm just gonna feed the box straight out of the pan like that. Oh yeah, that's cleaning out nice. Probably a little bit too much all at once, but it's fine. It's cleaning out. Okay. Is it all going to one side? Oh no, it's going to both sides. And my V's not exactly in the middle. For whatever reason. I can try to make some fine-tune adjustments, but it seems like I got material going over both sides of the box. And let's go ahead and look and see how the material is moving in that box. All right, so let's see. Probably should have stayed zoomed back out. Okay, you can see stuff moving around in there. All right, you see those rocks spinning? See the rocks on the black sand spinning? That means they're exchanging. And gold is sinking to the bottom. That's exactly what we want. But what's not exactly what we want is this V being in the middle. So I can play a little bit with the way the water's coming in. It's obviously that I could be creating a look at that, my camera created a disturbance. Look at that, y'all. It's almost back to perfect now after I moved my camera. What does that tell you? All right. Cool. So, we're over an hour, guys. We are over an hour. Let me put this back on the tripod. So that means it's time to sign off. Didn't do a cleanup at the end of this one because this one we spent most of the time setting up our box and prospecting. So, but that's part of it. So, you know, we're doing raw, unedited footage. You're going to see the whole process. You know, I'm not taking a 6-hour day and editing to a 15-minute video. I'm showing you guys everything. So, appreciate you all watching. If you could check out my merch store, goldiswhereyouFindit.com. I would appreciate that. Also, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Consider hitting the join button to become a member so you get members-only content and shirt and dirt giveaways. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.